Oh, cool. On a surfboard in the Baviaans. I mean, who would have thought? It's pretty flat, conditions are perfect. Wind-wise, just no swell. What we're about to do now is head all the way through the Baviaans, which I haven't done before. It's like the longest I've ever spent on a gravel road. I could kiss this tar right now if it wasn't 40 degrees. Just down the road, Willowmore. So happy. Night one in a rooftop tent, and I'll tell you, the real superstars here are these little dogs. 3 of them I wasn't sure how they were going to take to sleeping so high up off the ground, but yeah, they absolutely loved it. The sounds to wake up to, the birds chirping, all smiles. Hello boy, do you want to go with me? Should we go outside? Okay. You guys want to go with me? Come on. You want to go with me? Oh, cool. On a surfboard in the Baviaans. I mean, who would have thought? It's pretty flat, conditions are perfect. Wind-wise, just no swell. But honestly, just have a look. It is just idyllic. I mean, this is kind of my neck of the woods. We know the place fairly well. What we're about to do now is head all the way through the Baviaans, which I haven't done before. Mainly because I like to take the dogs with me, and you're not allowed dogs in there, totally understandably. But it's so cool. I had a chat to the guys and they've made an exception. Our next stop is the unbelievable little town of Willowmore. So the direct route is through the Baviaans. So day 2 has got off to an exceptional start. Really amazing. Oh, we could easily have parked off here all day, but we had a really long day ahead of us, so it was time to pack, graze and sort out the paperwork. Hot off the press, literally. White gold in hand, and check this view. What an unbelievable trip through the Baviaans. It's crazy because you go through such contrasting landscapes and just dramatic, from crossing rivers and forest type environment, nice and cool, to cutting a path up that mountain where there literally is, you know, vertical fall, vertigo, up into this open felt on the top of the mountaintop. It's just so dramatic, so beautiful. So really a unique experience for me. I've gone so far and so far only, which is to the gate. So it's been really cool. They've let us pass through with the dogs. It's amazing. Something as well, having tested cars for such a long time, and especially when it comes to 4x4s, you know, I had a look with these general grabbers that the Isuzu D-Max comes out standard with. I mean, from a safety perspective, their recommended tyre pressures are like 2.2 bar, but they've got no problem with you dropping those pressures, which is what I do the minute I know that I'm heading onto gravel road. So I actually dropped them down to 1.8, and it just makes for a little bit more compliance. Remember that these 50-50 general grabbers have reinforced sidewalls because they are able to do the rough stuff.
So a regular road tire, you're right, needs pressure, needs air pressure to keep it inflated, to keep the structure, keep it rigid. When you deflate it, this is what happens. Whereas tires on your vehicle are much more reinforced. So you can see on the side, when you deflate them, your structure stays in place.
Yeah.
So yes, you can go down to get your footprint bigger, so it flattens, and you get more control.
Let's have a look how thin that is. If you go do a comparison on a cross section like that, you can see the difference. And even the beading, eh?
This is what keeps it on the rim. So the B is very important, but also the rigidity in the side.
And that's also
the sidewall as well.
I know we can drop a lot of low-going sand stuff, but for us now, most of the stuff you're going to be doing is going mountain passes, so you've got rocks that you worry about damaging the sidewall, but that being reinforced like that, it can handle it.
You have absolute peace of mind riding with something like this.
Yeah.
Deflate them slightly, you've got the grip, and you've also got much better protection from penetration
On the side.
and reinforcement on the sidewall.
Now I wonder, I know Best Drive can do a lot of things. I think I can ask him to fix my tyre. Something wrong, I got this wheel, it just doesn't seem to work.
Clown.
I am a clown. I was going to go knob, but you went with clown. We'll go with clown. So that means you can run with a slightly lower pressure without risk of it rolling off the rim. So these are things just to bear in mind. If you are driving on gravel roads, you think, yeah, I'm bouncing around in my double cab, check tyre pressures. Drop it a little bit, it'll change the trip. You're doing a great job, Mina. Good girl. Can Dad sleep now? You're going to get us home. Destination Willowmore. You see anything here? Oh, we see water. You want to go swim? You go swim. This incredible Baviaans just does not stop delivering. We've been up and down, I don't know how many passes, crossing rivers, and then right at the top with the most dramatic views. It really is incredible. And I think I'm going to leave my mark. I want people to remember that I went just to see how far it is. This looks like a good place to put our sticker. Probably about another 3 hours to go. Thank you very much for letting us through with the dogs.
My biggest pleasure.
It's unbelievably beautiful.
Definitely, yes, yeah. How was the road experience?
No, good. The farmers have graded it because this last little bit's really good. And some nice water as well with the crossings.
Yes, right. I like that you enjoy it. Yeah.
No, it was awesome. What's your name?
Life.
Clive Morris. Thank you very much.
Get your paperwork there to sign you out.
Perfect, I'll give that to you.
I'm driving the Isuzu 2.8. That's the best bucky on this gravel road, I'm telling you.
That thing doesn't break,
No ways.
No, that's cool.
Don't like Toyota driving on this gravel. I know I will start a fight now. Man.
Thanks, Clive.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
See you next time.
Yeah. Heading on this gravel road out of Baviaans towards Willowmore, I saw a sign saying Babe Savinkel. You've just got to stop and meet babes. You like dinge?
That's all right.
Regtig, poskantoor.
Ja, that's so wonderful.
Dis 'n lekker plek, né? En wie's babes?
Oma se vrou, maar sy is oorlede.
O, jessie. Was sy 'n babe?
Ek het hom maar vraai nou net en dan kry ek.
Ek het gesien, hy het 'n goeie Isuzu, so hy moet 'n lekker ook wees, né?
Ja, Isuzu loop lekker, né?
Ja, hy loop. Hoe gaan dit? Jessie, ek is maar dors. Het jy Coke?
Ja, hier.
En bier?
Nee.
Nee.
En Willowmore.
En agter?
Nee.
So, when I came up with the idea to do just to see how far it is, was precisely for places like this. I mean, honestly, Babes of Winkle. I mean, whenever you're going to see this place, visit this place, drive past this place, probably once in your life, if that. What a gem. Met the owner, shame his wife passed away recently, and such a beautiful garden that used to be her little pride and joy. But the guys are so cool in the shop as well. So yeah, I think that's what this really is all about, is discovering these little hidden gems that you don't even know exist. Super cool. Oh, and an ice cold Sterry Stumpy. I'm drinking it the right way. I mean, that is the way to drink a Sterry Stumpy. I suppose you better get going, eh? Willowmore. It's still about 45 minutes down the road. Seriously, all I want to say is ta-da! It's like the longest I've ever spent on a gravel road. I could kiss this tar right now if it wasn't 40 degrees. Just down the road, Willowmore. So happy. Just outside Willowmore on the N9 to Uniondale, we discovered Keerfontein Country House, a beautiful tranquil setting under the blue gums that is very much pet friendly, just what we needed after a long day on the road. But we also discovered something else. We lost a gas bottle somewhere along the way. I remember we took some great photos at the top of this viewpoint. It was there. When I drove through the bottom gate, it was no longer there. So if anyone's found a gas bottle, please let us know in the Baviaans. We'll come collect it. I really should be braaiing, but we didn't have lunch today. It was a mad long trip. The car is full of dust. I'm in a clean car now, so this is a quick fix. Yes, I brought Chinese. It is honestly so beautiful and so peaceful here. And I slept like the dead, and so did the dogs. Oh, makes me think that, you know, places like Keerfontein I need to be spending longer time at, you know, because you can just really unwind. I just don't know how doable this is with the dogs in a way. I'm used to it. They go cruising with me, but then we come to places like this where this is our base, you know, and if I want to shoot through to town and go and explore and go and do some stuff, you know, the dogs are in a safe environment, they can run around and relax. Yeah, but on the road you don't really have that. The gravel road took it out of them big time. I mean, literally when we got here late yesterday evening at like 6 o'clock, the dogs were finished, and we stopped plenty along the way for them, obviously, but I think they were like, come on Dad, that's enough already. So I mean, it's only day 3 and been amazing 2 days, but I am starting to reconsider my brave, foolish, crazy schedule of trying to be in a different place every night. I just don't know how sustainable it is, and I think in a way I've also got to enjoy this, you know. I've also got to discover the places and relax. And obviously with the idea of documenting it and sharing it with you guys, so you can go on these trips as well. In a way, I'm probably going to do you a disservice and the places that I'm visiting, because I'm just going to be buggered. Oscar, you okay, boy? You see something? The owner at Keerfontein said it's a nice little morning walk that she does with her menagerie, cats, dogs, anyone who wants to join in. And I think it's exactly what the dogs need as well, just a little bit of downtime for them to actually just flip and run around and be dogs, not be stuck in a car for 8 hours. Batteries recharged. It's beautiful. Oh, Jamie boy, is that lovely? Is that lovely? Hey. Take our scarf to the ducks. Checking him. Checking him. Oscar, leave the duck. Come here, boy. That's why it's called a duck. Because it ducks away from you, Chop. Oscar, come here. He's like the Loch Ness monster. Why did I call you Oscar? I should have called you Chad. He's just doing leads. He thinks those are ducks. The stupid thing. I love these manual grinders because you can set the roast. The roast. You can see I haven't had my morning coffee yet. And set the grind. And we're going dark and strong. I might have to speed this up because this is a full grinder. Could be a while. Not to be mistaken for the other grinder. Probably also give you a bit of a lift though. I think I'll stick to the coffee beans. Maybe I can use this as my profile video on grinder. I'm not usually this funny. I think I'm just hilarious because I haven't had my morning coffee. I haven't worked out a fitness routine. You want to work your arms, be a barista. Nearly done. Most guys probably don't last this long on grinder. Okay, good stuff. Jeez, I was grinding so hard even the rubber came off. So bad, that is good. Now we wait 3 minutes. A lot of people liked my hot off the press post yesterday. This is a proper press. It's for the dogs. Can you imagine? Imagine my mad Mila, he's got so much bloody energy buzzing on a double espresso. Yeah. I'll probably find her in Port Nolloth. Yeah. That's good. And then I'll give it a little top up of water, Americano style. Don't need milk. Perfect. Good morning, day 3. If you are traveling through the Karoo, don't just fly by those places you see on the side of the road. Stop and go in, because I guarantee you what you're going to find is a place like this, an absolute hidden gem. We spent the night here at Keerfontein. Unbelievable. It was a long day on the road, so quiet, the dams, the dogs were stoked because I found an owner that is probably more dog crazy than I am. She's got a really cool little coffee shop as well called Sophie's Choice, and this is what I call the good life. This isn't bad, eh? How many dogs have we got?
We've got 5 here, and actually 7. To be
Listen,
honest, we've got 7 dogs.
and how many cats, and how many geese, and how many...
Oh, we've got about 11 cats, 9 geese, oh, that's basically it. Springbok, and
Everything.
Blesbok, and lots of birds.
You look very chilled and relaxed, and I can understand why, because the setting is absolutely amazing. Why here? Because I mean, you said to me you were from Pretoria originally. What's made you settle between Willowmore and Uniondale?
Well, I was in Willowmore for 14 years, and now with the lockdown, I realized that I've been missing out on the farm. I love it here. It's so beautiful, relaxing, and I've got my animals around me.
How have things been? I mean, you've obviously got a fabulous spot in terms of accommodation. I know in town as well you've got another property there, and then obviously your restaurant. Things have been pretty tough through lockdown.
Oh yes, it was.
But you're
it's
heading
picking
into
up.
you're heading into
Absolutely.
busy time now, so
Yes,
that's good news.
Yes. Our weekends are amazing.
Yeah.
During the week, it's so quiet, but it's all picking up now.
And what sort of people? South Africans,
South
tourists?
South
Really?
Africans, yes. They do travel now.
Yeah.
It's wonderful having them here.
That's cool. Talk me through Sophie's Choice, because it is so eclectic. The furniture, I know you've got an antique shop here as well.
Yes.
Where's the style come from?
I can't even call it a style. I just do what my heart tells me to do.
It's amazing.
I buy what I like, and that's me.
But this area, I know, Stateleville, Willowmore, I mean, people have started going there now to go and find all the antiques. A lot of really cool antique stores. Where do you source your stuff from?
At the moment, I go to different antique shops,
Okay.
like Port Elizabeth.
Yeah.
They've got lovely stuff.
Colonial
there.
trading,
Colonial
yeah.
trading. Wherever I go, I source. And people also come to me.
I suppose they get a feel for your style,
they
and they
do.
know the type of stuff you're going to have.
Yes.
Really, it's difficult to be stressed out living in a place like this.
We can stress sometimes.
Yeah.
Only when we've got no eggs on a Saturday for breakfast.
Now, sadly, with my tight one-day stay schedule, I never did get to revisit Willowmore. But just a short run down the N9 is the well-known town of Uniondale. Now, there are some things that you just don't expect to find in a little Karoo town like Uniondale, and that is a tuk-tuk. Something that is so Thailand, looking very, very comfortable in Uniondale. Turkie die tuk-tuk, waar kom hy vandaan?
Uniondale is baie meer as 'n spookdorp. En daarom het ek besluit maar 'n tuk-tuk is nodig vir Uniondale om mense te wys wat hier nog is. En hier is baie dinge wat mense kan kom sien.
Die mense wie na Uniondale toe kom, oorseese mense, Suid-Afrikaners, gemeng.
Dit is 'n mengsel van Suid-Afrikaners en buitelandse toeriste, Amerikaners en Duitsers en Hollanders en mense van reg oor die wêreld wat ook hierso kom besoek aflê. Ek woon die afgelope 40 jaar woon ek hierso en ek het my vrou hierso ontmoet en ek het besluit dit is 'n baie lekker plek om in te bly. Die mense, die omgewing. Ek kom van 'n plaas af en dit gee vir my nog steeds daardie lekker plaasgevoel. Ja, dit is vir my baie lekker.
You in the tourism business. As COVID hits Uniondale hard,
Dit is definitief vir ons 'n baie groot slag gewees en ons hoop maar hiervandaan kan dinge net weer beter raak. Dit is nou nodig dat die toeriste kom. Ons is nou moeg om aan mekaar se gesigte hierso vas te kyk. Ons soek vreemde mense nou weer om voor te glimlag.
I love that. Is that nice? So cool. It's good boy. Yeah, it's awesome. Hey.
Sal jy ook sien op hierdie grafsteen is daar 'n rookpyp.
Ja.
Die mense die pypfabriek gehad hier.
In die dorp.
Ja, Keller pypfabriek.
So wie is dit nou? Is dit nou Afrikaans?
Nee,
Is dit mixed?
hierdie begraafplaas noem ons eintlik die Engelse begraafplaas.
Okay.
Aan die onderkant is die Anglican Church, ook 'n baie pragtige kerkie. Dis waar daar van die Britse soldate begrawe is wat gesneuwel het in die skermutseling met kommandant Skeepers.
Baie mooi, né?
Maar die interessantheid van die kerk is in 1884 gebou. Maar jy sal sien die klipwerk van die toring en van die kerk self verskil. Hulle nie genoeg melktert en koeksiste geld gehad het om die toring ook van klip te bou toe hulle die kerk gebou het nie. En toe bou hulle dit van baksteen, wat toe nou 'n groot fout was en die ding het begin kraak en 10, 12 jaar daarna moes hulle die hele toring afbreek, anders het hy ineengestort. Mense dink altyd aan die Klein Karoo as bar en droog, maar die skatte wag om elke hoek en draai.
Prince Alfred Pass. Not only dramatic, but refreshing too. And I keep saying it, incredible, incredible. It's just, you just can't stop marveling about how beautiful our country is. From Keerfontein, where we left this morning, to a place called Vlugt. Hoe gaan het? Het jy 'n moerse lekker koek? I mean, you just don't get anything more picturesque and beautiful than this. Look at that little house. I mean, we're talking going back to Thomas Baine's day, die Squirrel Hasey. Tomorrow I'm going to meet the owners and get some history on this incredible little I can't even call it a town, little settlement. Really, really stunning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm here to tell you that these inflatable mattresses are cuck. What a waste of bloody time. I literally may as well just have put a towel down and gone to sleep on the dust. I'm lying flat on the ground, nothing left. What's that? What's that? Is that a kitty cat? What are we doing? We're trying to get rid of her? Did you get sanitized?
You'll be hospitalized, sanitized.